Well, I'm not here to sell jazz. What I'm here to do is, I have something to say, a message, things I've lived, things lived through, things I've experienced. The Army, World War II, uh, addiction, broken marriage, scuffling for a gig, and that's the life. And how uh, having a certain goal and a certain light in my life brought me through it, brought me through it all. And so I'm not. It's not a question of which would you be a jazz fan. I want you to listen to me now. I play, and I don't care what it's called. You can call it Zaj, which is jazz backwards. You can call it the whistling swing backwards. But that's not what the point is. The point is that I'm not here to promote a genre, although I respect people like Phil Schaap who are promoting a genre. But that's not it. It's what it is that my soul responds to a sound. That the sound calls to me, and I have something to say within that sound. But I hear jazz in Beethoven. I hear jazz in Stravinsky and so on, Debussy. So it's certainly as a genre, it has a lot of meaning, and I pick up on that one thing about that one of the roots of jazz, and really what it's about, is the expression of people who are locked out of American society, people who grew up in poverty and prejudice and historically in slavery, people but who not only were victimized but fought back and decided to change things to make this to see the reality as it is, be dissatisfied with it and change it. And there was an alienation in their lives that they transcended. So they transcended a situation that was intolerable definitely through actions and ways of changing the world, but also through an art form that expressed the loneliness and expressed the joy and expressed the life that they wanted to lead and that they aspired to, and that was jazz. And even though I'm not of that ethnic group, I'm not black, yet in a certain way I respond to it. Well, like Frantz Fanon that spoke about black skin, white masks, the divided soul, and also W.E. Du Bois, the people of the veil, that the world we live in divides our soul, and we're one way and our soul is another way. And I feel that the music that I respond to, like going to listening to Charlie Mingus or to Charlie Parker, in those days when I got out of the army and into this life, and I could hear transcendence in their music, and the transcendence was the transcendence of an impossible situation, which became possible. I also did a lot of work in prisons. I was one night a week I worked at Greenhaven with prisoners, and there I could again see how they could transcend this ugly situation through a form of music. And whatever you call it isn't important. It's it. as I said, transcendence. Black skins, white masks, the wretched of the earth, the people of the veil, the way out of the nightmare, the wake-up call. Yes, it's a wake-up call. So I can't give you a course in flatted fifths and Dixieland orchestration, New Orleans, and so on. I can't give you a course, but I've responded and have been liberated by this music, and that's the story. My name is Paul Knopf. I have an album out, and it's Jazz You Can Feel, Volume 1, available for download on CD, Baby, iTunes, or Amazon. Thank you.